So we watched a few videos about orgasm. I hope you enjoyed those. Now I thought that I would finish up the sexual response cycle. I'll start here with some things you may not know about orgasm. So orgasm and ejaculation are not the same thing. They are accomplished by two different areas in the body. So you have the brain orgasm where you feel the sensation of the pleasure and the sensation in the brain, and then the actual area that triggers orgasm is down in the spinal cord. So they can be a little bit out of sync with one another. Men have a G-spot too, so we did learn that. That's the prostate gland. Statistically, men are 7-minute men, whereas women are 20-minute women. So the sexual response cycles, that's what we're going to find out. There's a big difference between the sexual response cycles in men and women are time. So women go through their sexual response much slower than men, and then also women are capable of multiple orgasms. Now, men are capable of multiple orgasms too, but men seem to need more of a technique. But what they believe is that a woman who's able to have a single orgasm is able to have multiple orgasms. And so what does multiple orgasm mean? It means like she's able to have an orgasm very close to her first orgasm. So like kind of once you get her up to that peak, if you stimulate her again, she's able to have another orgasm rather quickly. Whereas men, we're going to find out, have a refractory period. And the older a man is, the longer his refractory period. And then another sad thing is the more times that he sleeps with a particular person, and the closer together those times are, the longer his refractory period gets. That's sad. It's called the Coolidge effect. We might go over that in a little bit. Okay, over the course of a man's life, he will release 14 gallons of ejaculate. Wow, that's a lot, right? Both men and women are more likely to orgasm in a relationship than a hookup. That's cute. I have sons, and they tell me that relationships are not as common as hookups in the younger generation. I don't know what you think about that, but anyway, that's some interesting facts there. In a college study, it was found that 28% of men had faked orgasm. Wow, so it's not just women who fake orgasm. Also, I'm against faking orgasm I don't think that you should. I do know that a lot of women do, but I think it's a very bad practice. First of all, if you're having sex with somebody, you're supposed to be intimate with them, and that's kind of lying to them. And why don't we just start this whole revolution that we teach our partners that, like, hey, I didn't get an orgasm, I don't really feel like getting an orgasm today. Or like teaching them, yes, I do feel like getting an orgasm today, but I need something a little bit different. If we keep faking orgasm, then the whole like lying to one another is going to go on and on. Whereas if we keep educating people more and more, like sometimes women will say, oh, I really need an orgasm, and other times I'll be like, no, I just want to have sex, but I don't want to go through like the ordeal of having an orgasm. And other days she'll say, I want multiple orgasms. But lying that we had one, I don't, I would rather just be on a level of sexual communication where like, no, I didn't come, but I can't come right now, or like, hey, I do want to come, but we're going to have to try something different. Okay, women who are in relationships have 10 times as many orgasms as the women who regularly hooked up. Yay for relationships. Okay, right? Homosexual couples have more orgasms than heterosexual couples. That's pretty cool. We understand that because they seem to understand each other a little bit more. Women have 1 orgasm for every 3 orgasms that a man has. Oh, that is so unfair. I do not like that at all, and I already gave you guys my 2 cents on that if I was educating Men, I would say, please ask your partner. Don't just finish and like assume that she has an orgasm. I hope that you will be like, hey, did you get yours? Can I help you? Something. Okay. Men are likely to orgasm 85% of the time with a regular partner. Women 62.9% of the time. Relaxation. Trusting your partner is the number one predicting factor if a woman has an orgasm, and that is related to the hormone called oxytocin. So, oxytocin is released through touch, trust, and it's what needs to build up for an orgasm. So, that's so important to know. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay. So when we talk about finishing up after the orgasm, we still have some myotonia, we still have some vasocongestion, and so this is another area. So there's two main areas where the sexual response cycle is different in males and females, and what those two areas are is, one is women tend to go through it slower. So men, take your time. How many women have said that? Oh, we say it all the time. Just go slower. Why does it have to be so fast? Okay. But then women, on the other hand, sometimes I think a quickie is nice for him, that he doesn't have to go through the whole ordeal. Just boom, boom, let's move on. Okay, right? I'll take care of you. Let's move on. So, like, how about knowing each other's different sexual responses? So important, to have a great sex life. All right. So the male resolution, a male loses his erection in 2 stages, just like he had emission and ejaculation. He loses it in 2 stages, so half the blood is released from the corpora cavernosa within a minute. The remainder of the erection is lost over a period of several minutes when the corpus spongiosum empties. So first the corpora cavernosas, then the corpus spongiosum. So that's kind of interesting that the different spongy cavities empty at different times, right? Then those testes descend, the scrotum thins, takes on a wrinkled appearance. Okay, female resolution. So the orgasm triggers a release of blood from engorged areas. Swelling of the areolas decreases. The nipples return to normal size. The clitoris, vaginal barrel, uterus, labia shrink to pre-aroused size. The labia minora returns to normal color within 15 seconds. So, there we go. That was nice. How was it for you?